Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. This package is from Urban EDC Supply. So shout out to Urban EDC Supply. I am an affiliate there. There's going to be a link down below in the description. If you follow that link and buy anything, it will benefit the channel. I get 10% commission. I'm working on getting you guys a discount. So far, no luck on that. But I'll keep pushing for it. In the meantime, you'll be helping the channel if you want to do that. So go check the description. Unboxing knife is something I just opened up. This is the CJRB More Milea. And I'm digging it. So this is a couple of prototypes, or maybe one prototype and a production knife. We shall see. It's a little card from Urban EDC Supply. Thank you. Put that up there. Usually they throw a little watch sticker thing in here. I don't see one. And we have a packing slip. We have the James brand Redstone and the pre-order Urban EDC Supply Gnat-S XL OD micarta exclusive. That is a Koch design, I believe. There it is. There's the little guy. I knew he was in here somewhere. Put those over here. Shout out to Urban EDC Supply. It means a lot to me that they, this thing is interesting. It means a lot to me that they send stuff like this for me to check out. It helps the channel a lot because I don't have to buy everything. And these are loaners, obviously. They will go back once I am done the reviews. So that's really cool. So this is the Gnat-S XL, which is a model from Koch Tools that they've collaborated on. I believe it's part of that S line. I forget what they're calling it. But I reviewed the Recluse slip joint. That was designed by Koch Tools as well. And then we have this James brand Redstone. So let's start with the Gnat because we have it right here. And again, this is a non-locking knife, I believe. So let's open it up. So it's a double detent. It's got a pretty good detent on it. So here it is. You guys know I am not the biggest fan of Koch Tools designs. I wasn't in love with the Recluse aesthetics. I was not in love with the KTC3 I had in. Just not my style, right? Doesn't mean they're not good knives. Doesn't mean they're not good designs. It's just me personally, right? So this guy is small, but it has a hollow grind, and it's pretty deep, guys. It feels really good. It's a stone wash, and then you have this OD green micarta with these 3 lines in it. And you can see how small this sucker is. There's a little hole in the clip, and I wonder if that's for something. Is that for, like, starting a fire or something? I don't know. You know how you can, like, I don't know. I am not an expert on that. Does it smell? It has a smell to it. I don't know what it is. It's weird. Here it is in hand. You can actually grip it pretty good like this, and it, to be honest, is comfortable. I did not expect that. This is comfortable, guys. Wow, that's weird. If you hold it like this, it's ungodly uncomfortable. But up here like this, I almost can. Yeah, I'm getting all 4 fingers on. The pinky's landing back here on this slant. And, yeah, I got all 4 fingers. So let me grab some paper. It's a little weird to cut like that because I'm literally like overlapping and enveloping the blade. Let me back up a little bit. I'm sure that's me just being an idiot. Yeah. So it cuts actually really well. With that hollow grind. Interesting. It's got a good edge on it. And it has a sort of sheep's footy blade. So for me, I would rock it in a sort of pinch grip like this. And this is really comfortable again. So weird that this little weird looking thing is actually that comfortable. You can load up on it like this, and then you got that tip right there for precision stuff. So I'm going to be trying this with shipping labels, and in the review I'll let you know, but I can tell you right now it's going to be awesome because I'm going to have so much control of that tip, and I'm not going to worry about it breaking. I mean, I don't even think, yeah, I just broke the detent there, but I mean, for what I'm doing, it's not going to matter, right? Now, can you play with it? No, because it's going to hit you with this giant tab. So I don't know how you would really fling it down, right? It's not meant to do that. And these detents are pretty stiff. The centering is definitely off. Let me see if it's loose. No. Oh, shit. Whoo. Almost just... That would have hurt like hell. I was just trying to check blade play, and I broke the detent. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't feel any play, so that centering is just off. Again, these are prototypes. That's not a big deal, but you can see it there. It's off to that side. Well, in this camera, it looks centered, but it's not. There you go. So you can't really, like, front flip it or anything. Yeah, this is not for fidgeting. So if that's what you were hoping, well, I guess you could. I'm sure you could figure out a way to fidget with it, right? But you're not going to, like, reverse flick it. We could try. Oh! Hey! Let's try that again. That was cool. Come on, baby. Yeah! Alright, so you can gun it out. That's pretty cool. Right hand versus left hand, everything's the same, obviously. And then you obviously have a bottle opener down here. So you can, I just quit drinking, so, poo-poo for me. But, you could pop bottles with it or cans or whatever you wanted to do, right? You got this crazy jimping up here, which is pretty rough, honestly. And, yeah, you don't really have any protection against that detent breaking. I guess you do, because if you bear down like this, which would be weird sort of for this tiny knife, but you're kind of your wrist or your palm is holding in this section right here, right? So it'd be hard to really cut yourself. I mean, you might get yourself a little bit in the finger, but you wouldn't be able to do much damage because it's not going to go anywhere. You're kind of locking it in. But at the same time, doing that, you're kind of losing the whole blade length. I mean, I guess you could try to pinch it back here like this. Yeah, that would work. So you could do this and cut. I don't know. Very interesting. Very weird. Seems more novelty than anything to me. But that's kind of what his stuff is. I did really like the one knife he made that had a blade, and then on the other side it had, I forget what it was, a bottle opener or pry. No, it was a pry tool that folded out, which was really cool. But you can kind of play with this thing if you just start bopping it back and forth. I love the detents. They're really clicky. It looks, just based on finish and hardware, this looks like a Riot-made knife to me, through and through. I can pretty much say it confidently that Riot made this. Obviously, you can send the same schematics to another company, but the way that pivot screw is, let me try to show you what I mean. It's just the finish on the titanium. The fact that they use Riot a lot, and look at those screws. I mean, literally, if we zoom in, those are the same screws, I think. Yeah. Well, I don't know. But it's pretty damn close. I'm just pretty sure it's Riot. You know what I mean? Plus, they're already using them for stuff, so it would make sense to me. This is, by the way, the Urban EDC Supply Nessie, which is a exclusive knife they have. It's one of their in-house knives. It's a collaboration with somebody, which is pretty cool, actually. I just did the review on that. I'm selling it, but it's not because it's not a good knife. It's because it's not a me knife, right? So yeah, you can slow roll this out with there's a big blood groove / fuller down here. You can walk it out with that, throw it down. You can use this front flipper, top flipper, and then pull it down. So you have a lot of different options. This thing is a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be, right? So anyway, that is the Gnat-S XL, and I'll bring that back in a little bit. And then we have this box from the James brand. I have not reviewed many James brand knives. I had a Carter really early on in my collecting. It was like June 2020. I got it for my birthday. And then I had a Barnes last year that I really liked. Go check my review out on that. I really liked the Barnes. This is a really heavy box for what I'm expecting. There's a little card in here. Has a little pamphlet. You guys know my feelings on the James brand. They are sort of hipster marketing company. So not a company I really look to in the community, but the Barnes was so good, guys. It was Riot made, integral, really, really good. But it was like $600, right? I think this packaging is just what weighs a lot. Yeah, this is like layered cardboard in there. They always have this fancy packaging and stuff because they're hipstery, you know. But you're going to pay for it. The Redstone, OD green and black. PP, not sure what that's for other than, you know, PP. Serrated. And there's your SKU, jamesbrand.com. Check them out. Designed in Portland. Made in Jiangxing, China, where all the knives are made, which is cool. I don't know the OEM on this one. I think they use SRM, Sanren Mu, or no, Y-Start, maybe? I think they use Y-Start. I don't know. They use somebody like that for these Axis lock style knives. That's just my guess from feel of them and everything I've seen in the past. So this is a very weird ass knife. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. Let's take a close-up look at this thing. You have this green G10, I think. Is it G10 or is it plastic? Does not say, so it could be plastic. FRN. Yeah, this is FRN, guys. This is not, like, this is G10. This is plastic. You see it? See the difference? Okay, I think we've solved the mystery there. And then you have, what, aluminum on the frame or steel? Let's open it and see, make sure. Yeah, I think we're looking at steel here, guys. Okay, steel frame. Now, I don't know what these go for. I'll have to look that up. So they could be rather cheap, and that could make a difference, obviously. It's kind of cool, though, how it has, like, sort of an integral back. It's kind of like a bent piece of steel. Folded over, right? Centering is a bit off to the side. You have a deep carry clip, which is interesting, and a lanyard that goes through it. So I'd probably get rid of the lanyard. Can you flip the clip over? It looks like, so it's an Axis style knife, but it doesn't have a reversible clip. That's sort of a poo-poo for me. You should have just reversed the clip for us lefties, because now I can't carry this in my front left pocket. Not that I would have. This seems like a dropper to me. Something you'd put in a bag. Here's your James brand logo. Here's your blade. James brand. You got a plain edge up here and then serrated back here. Blade steel is 12C27. That's decent. Again, I don't know the price on these. And there's your spine. So let's zoom out and then we can examine further. Let's see what's in there. So you guys want to see the inside of this thing? Interesting. It's on, looks like it's on Teflon. I think it's what is that? No, it's on phosphor bronze. Sorry, that's a spring from the Axis lock I'm looking at. Sorry. Can you see that in there? I don't know what that is exactly. Okay. All right, so we've investigated the knife. Okay, sorry, I hit the focus button or whatever. So we've investigated here, and it's a knife, right? There's a little bit of play, and these Axis style bars are plastic, which is a little scary. They move a lot, and they're plastic. And then when you pull them down, the knife does not come out at all, like some Benchmades. If I show you maybe the Deca, if I pull this down, see what happens. See how it kind of pushes forward a little bit? I guess it's not coming out either. That's interesting. I know in my bug outs it did do that, so I don't know. Anyway, you can slow roll it. I don't think you can really flick it. We can try, obviously. What am I doing? I'm locking it down because I'm on the bar, so you gotta be like under here. I don't know how you would do this. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna cut myself doing this shit. Yeah, you can't flick it. Can I thumb flick it? No. So you're slow rolling it. So it's a slow roll / two-hand knife, right? You do this, then you do this. I'm sure you could tune the pivot, which is a T8, it looks like. You could probably tune the pivot so that it'll swing out, maybe, and swing down. Right now, it's not doing any of that stuff. So you would just slow roll it out. That's what I would do. I'd just take this, slow roll up, and close it down, right? Let's check the edge. I don't like this hole either, really. And it's kind of hard to close, because you got to pull these and then push the blade down. So one-handing it is kind of hard because you can't really fling it. I guess you could do that, and then you just do this, and then pull it down. Yeah, that works. But trying to do this, like pull them and then push, it's kind of hard. But anyway. I think I might have just learned something about my cutting skills. I think when I'm screwing up, I'm going too vertical. I need to be on this plane like this, right? This is sharp. Let's try the serrations. Let's find some cardboard, huh? Okay. It's hard because of the angle I'm at, but it doesn't, because of the size of the knife and everything, it doesn't allow for you to really like put a lot of pressure into it, but it's okay. And this edge is sharp for sure. Yeah, it's an interesting piece. I don't quite understand. I guess it's for, this is the thing with James Brand, guys. They're marketing towards people who aren't knife guys. Like, they're not going after us, the enthusiasts. They're going after the guy who's just going to buy a knife to throw in his hiking bag. Because, you know, he does day hikes with his man bun. I'm just kidding. He's going to have a latte and a man bun, and he's going to have a bag in his car for his hikes, which means he's going to go to a local park and walk on concrete circles. But he's going to have one of these in his bag, you know, just in case something goes down. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. All right, I'll stop. But it really is going to come down to price here. This feels a lot like a Boker product, in my opinion. I had a Boker Subcom too, and that's kind of what it's giving me the vibes of, with the, double, the serrated and the plain, and the just sort of doesn't make sense handle. It has these two bulbs of plastic. Like, I don't quite get that. In hand, I mean, it's not the worst thing in hand. It's okay. Certainly a unique handle shape. Size-wise, did you want to get a comparison here? This is the Deca I showed you earlier with the Axis style lock. I have my Richard Rogers OEM Slim today. It's smaller than that, which is interesting. I also have my Bear slip joint from Tactile Knife Co. And that is bigger than it. I don't have a lot of small knives, guys. It's not my thing. So I don't think I have anything in that range. Like, this is my smallest flipper, the Goat. It's really my smallest knife. It's like 3 inches. So we're probably looking at like 2.8 or something. I guess we could measure it. 2.42 on the blade, and then overall, wow, it's actually going to reach. Overall is just at 6.06, so 6.1 maybe inches overall. So yeah, I think it would break in. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to know what this costs. I need to look that up, because this is, to me, this is like a, I don't know, $30 knife, maybe. It's got 12C. It's got plastic and steel. I'm guessing it's not going to cost $30 though. It's probably going to be more like $60. If it's more than $60, it's a money grab. It's already probably that, but yeah, it's about a $30 knife, and for that, it's a good $30 knife to throw in a bag to have a knife. I mean, for an everyday person, not a knife nut, I think this would work pretty well, actually. So I don't hate it. It's super unique. I can tell you right now that just based on build quality and how it feels and what I'm looking at, this thing, to make it was probably like, I don't know, $15, something like that, maybe. So again, $30, that makes sense to sell it at. $60, I get it, right? You got to market, you got to ship, you got to do all that stuff. So, I'd be okay at $60. I wouldn't buy one. I'd buy one at 30 probably, just to have, just to throw in my truck or something, or in a bag, or give to somebody. But yeah, anything more than $60 retail, this is not good. But yeah, it's interesting and it's unique, and that's kind of the theme here today, guys. The James Bram Redstone. Oh, I should check the clip. It works pretty good, and the way the lanyard's set up, it comes out really good. I like the little lanyard hole. It's very interesting. Obviously, you can only carry this right-handed, which sucks. I did notice an issue getting in pocket right here, because this wants to go in, and then you have to get it over into the clip. So they should have just made this shorter. I think the clip would have been better, but overall, it's interesting. I don't know how it's going to hold up with all the plastic, the plastic axis lock. I don't know what kind of springs are in there, and then the plastic on top of the steel frame. But I do like the construction, this kind of bent over steel construction. I mean, yeah, it's not like what I ideally want, but like I kind of think it's unique. So that's the Redstone. Mixed feelings, obviously, on that one. And this is the Koch Tools Gnat-S XL. It does have a little squeak. I've noticed that's kind of how double detent knives are. I don't know why, but they have a squeak. It's a thing. And that's actually very cool. This knife is actually pretty good. So I am surprised today. I really thought going into this that I would probably shit on both of these. Maybe I'm coming around as a person. I don't know. But I think the reason I'm not shitting on them is because of the uniqueness, right? If this was just, FRN with a, normal blade, I'd probably be shitting on it at whatever price it's at. But because it's got this unique design, the stainless steel, it has the combo edge, the axis lock, all those things combined kind of make it different and unique to me. And the Gnat does the same thing. You have these nice materials. What's the steel on this, by the way? I'm gonna guess LMAX or M390, but they don't say. So, was it on the paper? Hold on. Doesn't say, no. And the pricing's not on here either, I don't think. No. I'll have to look all that up, guys. Sorry. I'll leave links below so you can check it, obviously, see how close I was. I don't know how much this is on pre-order, probably $200. I'm not, as of right now, I'm not going to be adding a pre-order for this. But if you're into this stuff, like Koch tools stuff and double detents and whatever, pocket tools, then I think this is a good option. I'm digging it. But I'll give you guys full reviews on these in a week or so, and we'll wrap it up. But two unique pieces, the James Brand Redstone and the Urban EDC Supply Gnat-S XL Koch Tools design. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for not just absolutely hating these? Am I crazy, that I don't like them more? Am I off my rocker thinking this would be overpriced at, $60? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. I love you guys. Big thank you again to Urban EDC Supply. Go check out their website, link below. You can support the channel if you use that link. And I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.